God says, "My beloved child, there are moments in life when time slows, when the air around you feels different, as if the very atmosphere is holding its breath for something divine to unfold." Right now, you are standing in one of those moments. This is not an ordinary day. This is not just another message passing by your screen. In the next breath, in the next heartbeat, heaven's eyes are upon you, and your name is echoing in the halls of eternity. Archangel Michael has been sent to stand before you, his voice filled with the authority of God's command, whispering yet resounding, "In 5 minutes, heaven will call your name." And when heaven calls, nothing in your life can remain the same. Every closed door you've been staring at will begin to shift. Every prayer you thought was forgotten is now moving towards you like a tide that can't be stopped. You have walked through seasons where the silence was heavy, where you wondered if God had turned his face away, where it felt like every blessing was delayed and every promise was taking too long. But in heaven's calendar, there are appointed times, moments when the delay breaks, when the answer comes, when the weight is lifted. And beloved, this is one of those appointed moments. Right now, unseen hands are rearranging things on your behalf. There are angels moving into positions you can't see, aligning people, opportunities, and resources with your destiny. Your name is being spoken in rooms you've never entered. Your face is being remembered by those who have the power to bless you. And in 5 minutes, 5 divine minutes, the call will come. Archangel Michael stands like a warrior in the spirit, his wings stretching wide as a shield around you. His voice is calm yet powerful, saying, "You will not be missed, you will not be overlooked, you will not be forgotten." When heaven calls your name, the earth must respond. The sound of your name in heaven carries the weight of every promise God has made to you. It is the sound of breakthrough. It is the sound of healing. It is the sound of joy that has been waiting to flood into your life. And when this moment comes, it will be undeniable. You will feel it in your spirit like a rush of light, a sudden knowing that what you prayed for is now here. Even as you read this, there is a stirring in your heart, a warmth that feels like hope waking up again. That is not an accident. That is the Spirit of God confirming that this is your moment. You have not missed your chance. The waiting was not wasted. Every tear you cried was seen, every whispered prayer was heard, and heaven kept a record of it all. The call that is coming is not just a blessing, it is the opening of a new chapter in your life. It will bring with it restoration for what was lost, increase for what was lacking, and joy that will make you forget the nights you wept alone. Archangel Michael wants you to understand this: when heaven calls, it's not just to give you something. It's to position you for everything. The shift that's about to happen will touch every area of your life, your relationships, your finances, your health, your peace. The pieces that felt scattered will begin to fit. The voices of doubt will go silent. And you will know in your spirit that God has not only remembered you, He has chosen you for something greater than you imagined. So pause for a moment. Let these words sink deep. Heaven is leaning in, the angels are standing ready, and in just minutes, your name will be spoken in the courts of glory. When it is, nothing will be able to hold back what belongs to you. This is your divine time. This is your heavenly call. And when you hear it, answer with faith, because everything is about to change. There are moments in life when the air feels different, when an unseen presence seems to wrap around you like a warm cloak, and your heart beats not in fear but in anticipation of something magnificent. This is one of those moments. Archangel Michael's voice moves like a river of light through the unseen corridors of your spirit, carrying a message that has been waiting for this exact hour to reach you. You are not here by chance. Every breath you take right now is being witnessed by heaven itself, and in a few moments, something with your name written upon it will descend from the realm where no shadow can touch. Michael speaks with a clarity that cuts through all noise, saying, "Your season of silence is over. The echo of your prayers has finally touched the throne of the Most High. The moments you thought were delays were simply heaven weaving a perfect tapestry where every thread leads you to this day." Imagine it, 5 minutes from now, the atmosphere around you shifting, the invisible realm leaning closer, and the very sound of your name being spoken in a place where angels stand in rows of unending praise. When heaven calls your name, the earth must make space for the blessing to arrive. Right now, the eyes of the Almighty are fixed on you, not on your flaws, not on your fears, but on the brilliance of who you truly are beyond all burdens. This calling is not just for your ears, but for your soul to rise. It is an invitation from eternity to step into a divine appointment written before you even breathed your first breath. You have been prepared quietly, shaped in moments you thought were ordinary, but they were sacred rehearsals for the unveiling that is coming. Archangel Michael stands guard, not because danger lurks, but because the treasure you carry must be protected as it emerges into the light. Your life is about to experience a shift so gentle yet so undeniable that you will remember this as the day everything began to bloom differently. You may not see the wings, but you will feel their shadow of comfort as heaven moves pieces on your behalf. The words, "It is time," are echoing in the spirit, and Michael is smiling because he knows the joy that is about to find you will make your heart dance in ways it has not in years. The fragrance of answered prayer is already in the wind, you just have to open your heart wide enough to receive it. Close your eyes for a moment and let these words sink into you. Your name will be spoken in love, in blessing, and in favor from the highest court in existence. Not by the voices of man, but by the one whose word never returns void. In 5 minutes, a door you didn't even know was locked will swing wide, and what steps through will feel like the embrace of a long-lost friend. Stay still in your spirit, for the call is already on its way, and Archangel Michael is making sure nothing interrupts the sound when heaven calls your name. In this very moment, heaven is alive with movement. There's a light that has been traveling from the highest realm, crossing oceans of time, piercing through the veil between the seen and the unseen, and it is heading directly towards you. Archangel Michael, the warrior who stands in the presence of God, is carrying something in his hands that bears your name in letters of fire. It is not a letter written in ink, but a living scroll that glows with divine promise, a decree signed by the King of Heaven himself. Your name is upon his lips, your story is before his eyes, and the moment he has chosen to call you forth is arriving faster than you can imagine. Close your eyes for a second and imagine a great hall in the heavens, its floor made of transparent crystal, its pillars formed from living light. At the center, a table long enough to stretch into eternity is set, covered with treasures, blessings, and gifts. Each has a name written upon it, and today, one of those names is yours. Michael is standing near it, his face fierce yet tender, his eyes locked on the Father's hand as it hovers above your name. There's a great bell in heaven, one that is only rung when destiny shifts in a person's life. In exactly the way you measure time, the moment that bell rings will be the instant heaven calls your name. And when that happens, nothing in the seen or unseen will be able to turn it back. This is not an ordinary calling. This is not a simple invitation. This is the sound that makes the stars tremble and the angels stand still. When heaven calls your name, it means that something has been finished and something new has been born. It means a door you have been knocking on for years is finally about to open, not by your strength, but because the author of your life has declared it. It means every unanswered prayer you've whispered into the darkness is about to rise into the light and find its answer. Archangel Michael has been assigned to ensure you do not miss this moment. He has been closer to you than your own shadow, watching you walk through seasons where you almost gave up, carrying your tears as if they were diamonds, and presenting them before the throne as evidence of your faith. The time for waiting is collapsing. The heavens are leaning over the balcony of eternity, watching you now. Somewhere beyond what your eyes can see, a trumpet is being lifted, ready to sound, ready to announce your name to every corner of the kingdom. Think about it. How many times in your life have you felt unseen? How many nights have you thought no one knew your struggle? And yet, the very opposite has been true. The one who made the stars has been counting every step you've taken, and not one has been wasted. The things you thought were detours were actually hidden paths leading you to this exact day, this exact hour, this exact divine appointment. I see you standing in a room, unaware that just beyond the door, angels are gathering. They are carrying boxes wrapped in gold and silver, each marked with what is inside: peace, provision, restoration, love. But there's one that is larger than all the rest, one that seems to radiate light. Written on it are 3 words: life-changing gift. This is the one Archangel Michael will place in your hands when your name is called. It will not just change one area of your life, it will shift the entire foundation of your future. But there is something else happening too. While heaven prepares to call your name, the sound will not be for you alone. Every person who ever doubted you will hear it. Every door that closed on you will shake at its hinges. Every voice that tried to silence your destiny will fall silent, because when the King speaks your name, all creation must stand in agreement. Michael is speaking to you now in the quietness of your spirit. Do not let your heart grow restless. The clock of heaven is never late. You may feel the weight of delay, but what is coming for you is too great to be rushed. Heaven has not forgotten you. Heaven has been arranging the stage for your entrance. As you read these words, I want you to picture something: your name being written in light, stretched across the heavens, so bright it outshines every star. This is not just poetic imagery, it is heaven's way of letting you know that your life is not a random collection of events. It is a masterpiece, painted stroke by stroke, moment by moment, until the day arrives when you stand in the very center of your calling. The angels are rehearsing your celebration. Yes, celebration. Not just a quiet nod, but a royal announcement. There will be music, there will be joy, and there will be a shifting in the air around you that even those who do not believe will feel. And when that happens, you will know that this was the moment the prophecy over your life began to unfold in full view. Michael wants you to be ready. Ready in your heart. Ready in your spirit. Ready to believe again, even if you've been disappointed before. He knows that life has tested you. He knows there were times you felt too weary to lift your head. But this is why heaven calls at the moment you least expect it. It's so you will know it was never your strength, but His grace, that brought you here. So, listen closely now. Imagine the sound of that heavenly bell, the way it will echo through your soul when it rings. Imagine the way the light will fall upon you when heaven speaks your name aloud. Imagine the way every burden will fall from your shoulders in an instant, replaced by a peace so deep it will feel like stepping into the arms of eternity. Archangel Michael is not simply delivering a message, he is delivering you into your moment. He is ensuring you do not miss the divine appointment written into your life before you were even born. And when that moment comes, your only task will be to lift your head, open your heart, and step into the light that is calling you forward. Your name is about to be spoken in places you have never been, by voices you have never met, and in ways you could never have orchestrated yourself. Heaven is aligning the people, the opportunities, and the timing. Everything is converging on this one point, the moment heaven calls your name. And when it does, nothing will ever be the same again. My beloved soul, your life is at the very brink of something extraordinary. The heavens have already gathered your name and placed it in the chorus of angels, and Archangel Michael himself has leaned down with his sword of light, whispering a secret that only you were meant to hear. He says your name is not forgotten, your destiny is not delayed, and the season that is opening before you is unlike anything you have ever touched before. In the next breath, in the next turn, something so magnificent will walk into your path that even your tears will be transformed into laughter, even your doubts will dissolve into divine certainty. You have been waiting, praying, aching in silence, wondering if the heavens still see you, if God still hears you. And today, the answer comes clearly: heaven is calling your name, and nothing in this universe can silence that call. Archangel Michael is saying, you do not even realize how much heaven has been preparing for you. You thought the delays meant denial, but they were shaping the right hour. You thought silence meant abandonment, but it was God's way of writing a louder testimony. Right now, invisible hands are aligning details you never thought could align. There are people being moved, opportunities being shifted, and closed doors being unlocked because your time has arrived. Heaven is echoing your name in places your feet have not yet entered. Someone is speaking about you in rooms you never thought you'd be mentioned in. And angels are carrying your essence to those who are destined to bless you, uplift you, and walk with you into the new chapter God is releasing. Every tear you cried in secret, every lonely night, every moment where you questioned your worth, Archangel Michael says none of it was wasted. Each cry reached the throne of God. Each longing built a harvest. Each broken piece became a building block. Now, the fullness of your waiting is being exchanged for fullness of joy. A sudden reversal is already moving through your timeline. A sudden unlocking is already resting on your name. Even as you sit here, heaven has already marked a shift. What was once too heavy will now be carried with ease. What was once denied will now be released. What once looked like an ending will become your greatest beginning. Beloved, Archangel Michael is not whispering, he is declaring. He says, "Prepare yourself, because in less than the time it takes for a heart to beat, the announcement will reach you. Your name has already been spoken in heaven's chamber. The angels are rehearsing the sound of it, and when heaven calls your name, everything attached to you will rise. It will feel as though light is bursting from behind clouds you never thought would clear. It will feel as though the ground beneath your feet has suddenly turned into holy ground. This is not a random moment, this is a divine appointment." The angels say, "Do not let fear steal this moment. Do not let doubt whisper you away. Do not scroll past this because your blessing requires your agreement. Your soul is about to encounter what it has longed for. You will hear the call in your spirit. It may arrive as an unexpected message, a sudden opportunity, a door that opens when all others were closed. It may come as a person who carries the key to the very thing you have been praying for. But one thing is certain, heaven has already set the time, and heaven never lies." Can you feel it? The air is shifting, the spiritual atmosphere is alive with expectancy. Angels are surrounding your name as though guarding a treasure chest that is about to be delivered. Archangel Michael is fighting on your behalf even now, ensuring no shadow, no resistance, no delay can interfere with what belongs to you. He is standing as the warrior of light, commanding that your name be honored in heaven and reflected on earth. You will see signs. You will notice small alignments before the big one breaks open. Pay attention, because God is too precise to leave you without confirmation. Heaven's call is not just for a blessing, it is for transformation. When heaven calls your name, your old identity will fall away, your past will lose its grip, and your new self will shine. The people who once doubted you will stand amazed. The ones who overlooked you will wonder how they missed your light. The ones who turned their back will be forced to witness your rising. This is what Archangel Michael is saying: you were chosen, not forgotten. You were written into the story, not erased. Your time has arrived, and heaven itself is celebrating you. So listen carefully now, for in this moment the veil is thin. Heaven is leaning closer. Your name is being announced. Angels are carrying blessings with speed. Doors are swinging open. And Archangel Michael is standing right beside you, saying, "Do not miss this. Do not doubt this. For heaven's call upon your life is louder than the noise of the world, and it will change everything you believe." This is your moment. Heaven has decided it. The angels are declaring
it. And soon, the world will see it.
Listen closely, my beloved, because what is about to unfold in your life carries the fragrance of heaven and the weight of destiny. Do not think it's by accident that you are here at this exact moment. No, this moment was written long ago, whispered in the language of angels, sealed by God Himself before you even took your first breath. Heaven has been keeping something precious in storage with your name engraved on it, and now the hour has come when that treasure is being released. Every delay that once caused you to feel forgotten is being overturned, every silent prayer you poured out in the night is now echoing loudly in the halls of eternity. The Lord has commanded your name to rise like a sweet incense before Him, and Archangel Michael stands ready as heaven's warrior to announce that your time has come. You have walked through storms that others could not survive, yet you endured. You have carried burdens heavier than your shoulders could bear, yet you refuse to break. Heaven saw those tears that fell when no one was watching, and God said, "Enough. It is time." The angels are gathering around you right now, preparing to shift the atmosphere of your life in ways that will leave you speechless. The voices of doubt that tried to silence your hope are trembling, because heaven has declared that in just moments your name will be lifted in glory. A divine announcement is being written even now, declaring that favor is resting upon you. This is not an ordinary blessing, it is the kind that breaks chains, the kind that opens doors you could never open yourself, the kind that turns impossibilities into testimonies. Archangel Michael whispers this truth: you are about to be recognized not for what was taken from you, but for what is about to be given to you. Those who underestimated your journey will be astonished by the grace that surrounds you. Heaven has remembered every detail of your struggle, and God has decided to multiply your restoration. Imagine the sound of your name being called in heaven, not in judgment, but in love, in celebration, in fulfillment. Imagine the Creator declaring over you, "My child, this is your moment." The universe itself bends to that command. What is heavy in your life will turn light, what has been hidden will be revealed, and what you thought was delayed will suddenly appear. So hold on, beloved soul. This message has come to you not to scare, not to warn, but to comfort and prepare your heart for the glory about to unfold. You will see signs around you, small confirmations that heaven is already moving. Conversations will open unexpectedly, opportunities will rise from places you thought were closed forever, and your heart will know, this is the hand of God at work. Archangel Michael is circling your name, preparing to announce it before heaven's throne, and when that happens, everything will change. The silence will break. The waiting will end. Joy will find you. Sparkles type Amen if you receive this message. Stay until the end, because heaven is still writing the rest of your story. Beloved soul, listen as the river of heaven begins to flow toward you. The air around you is shifting because heaven has released an announcement with your name on it. Archangel Michael stands near you, holding a scroll that was sealed long ago, and on that scroll is a record of every prayer, every tear, every sacrifice you thought no one noticed. But heaven noticed. God noticed. The angels noticed. And now the time has come when the hidden shall be revealed, the locked shall be opened, and the forgotten shall be remembered. Do not think it is small when I say heaven will call your name. No, it is the greatest honor a soul can receive. To be called by heaven is to be recognized by the Creator, to be chosen out of the noise of the earth, to be lifted above the shadows into the light of divine promise. Heaven calling your name means the doors that were closed in front of you are unlocking. It means the opportunities that once slipped through your fingers are circling back, multiplied and enlarged. It means every time you were ignored, heaven was writing a future where you would no longer be overlooked. Archangel Michael speaks with authority, your season of silence has ended. The heavens have recorded your faithfulness, and now the rewards are descending. Every angel assigned to you has been instructed to clear the way, to move obstacles, to prepare the ground so your steps may not falter. What is coming is not by human design, but by divine orchestration. Heaven has aligned the right voices, the right people, the right moments, all to converge in your favor. And when your name is called, it will not echo softly, but thunder with glory across the heavens and into the earth. Think about how you have been waiting. So often you felt like your voice did not matter, like your efforts disappeared into nothingness. But God has seen you in secret. He has heard what you never said out loud. And now, through Michael, He is declaring, your moment has arrived. This is the divine appointment you did not schedule but were always destined to meet. Heaven's calendar was waiting for this exact minute, this exact season, and now that time is here. Beloved, your tears have been counted and they are now turning into seeds of joy. The very places where you wept will become the places where you dance. The very spaces that once echoed with your pain will resound with laughter. Archangel Michael reminds you that heaven's announcements do not fade, they create. When your name is spoken in the courts of heaven, it is not only to honor you, but to release power, to unleash blessings, to command miracles into motion. Stay in this moment, because something inside you is already awakening. Your spirit knows this is true. That stirring in your heart is not your imagination, it is the vibration of heaven aligning with your destiny. You are being lifted into a story much bigger than yourself. Heaven is not calling your name for nothing, it is calling because you are chosen, because you are loved, because you have an inheritance that no one can steal. So prepare your heart. Expect the sudden shifts. Expect the unexpected phone call, the message, the opportunity that feels too perfect to be coincidence. It will not be coincidence, it will be confirmation. You will recognize it, because deep down you already knew heaven had a plan. Archangel Michael is standing guard, ensuring nothing interferes with what God has decreed for you. Sparkles if you feel this stirring in your soul, type yes and claim this moment. Let heaven see your agreement. Beloved soul, listen closely, because this moment is unlike any you've ever lived through. Right now, heaven is not whispering your name, it is declaring it with a trumpet sound. The angels are standing in a circle, and in the center of that circle is your destiny, glowing like fire, waiting for you to step into it. Archangel Michael, the warrior of heaven, holds his sword high, not for battle this time, but as a sign of victory already secured for you. His voice resounds, this one is chosen. This one has been marked for blessing. This one will see what others only dreamed of. Think of how many nights you wondered if you were forgotten. Think of the silent prayers you prayed, the tears you wiped away when no one was watching. Those moments were not wasted. Each one became a line written in heaven's book, and today that book has been opened in your favor. The Lord Himself has said, call this one by name. Call this one into the fullness of their destiny. And so the announcement is not delayed, it is not postponed, it is happening now. Feel this truth sink deep into your heart. When heaven calls your name, nothing and no one can stop it. Not time, not delay, not the opinions of others. You are about to witness how fast God can move, how suddenly your story can shift. One divine moment can do what years of effort could never accomplish. And beloved, that moment is this moment. Archangel Michael declares, the waiting season has ended. The release is here. What was once blocked is opening. What was once silent is speaking. What was once hidden is shining. This is not a small change, it is a divine unveiling. The same way the morning sun cannot be hidden, so too your blessing cannot be concealed any longer. Heaven has commanded it to find you, and find you it will. You are about to experience people speaking your name in rooms you've never entered, favor reaching you in places you've never stood, blessings chasing you in ways you never expected. That is what happens when heaven calls your name. It echoes across dimensions, pulling opportunities, relationships, and breakthroughs into alignment with your life. It is as though the universe itself bends to deliver what belongs to you. Do not doubt, beloved. Your heart has carried enough doubt, enough fear, enough heaviness. Now it is time for you to carry joy, to carry peace, to carry abundance. Every angel around you is moving with precision, clearing away distractions, making sure nothing delays your appointed blessing. Archangel Michael's wings spread wide over you, a covering of light and protection, ensuring that as heaven's announcement reaches the earth, you walk into it without fear, without hesitation, without resistance. Remember this: heaven does not call your name unless there is something extraordinary attached to it. You are not being called for ordinary days, you are being called into extraordinary moments. The testimony you are about to carry will not only bless you, it will bless generations after you. What is about to happen in your life will be a story of glory that cannot be silenced, because it will be a story authored by God Himself. And right here, in this sacred moment, Archangel Michael leans close and whispers, "This is your time. Do not look back. Do not question it. Step into it. Heaven has already chosen you, and your name is already written in the light." Sparkles, if your heart believes this, type Amen in the comments, and let heaven see your faith. Stay connected, because greater signs are on their way. Beloved child of light, pause for a moment and feel the weight of this truth. The heavens are moving, and at the center of that movement is your name. The sound of your name has risen like incense, and now angels repeat it again and again in heaven's courts. Archangel Michael stands firm with his sword lifted, and every time your name is spoken, a chain falls, a door opens, a new chapter begins. This is not a distant promise, it is a present unfolding. You have wondered, when will my season change? When will the silence break? When will the prayers I prayed with tears finally be answered? And now, heaven answers, now. In this hour. In this very moment. For what heaven decrees cannot be delayed. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, your time of obscurity is over. You will no longer feel unseen, unheard, or forgotten. Heaven is announcing you, heaven is elevating you, heaven is crowning you with favor that will astonish the earth." Imagine a table prepared with your name engraved on it. Imagine a feast set not for many, but for you specifically. That is what is happening in the unseen right now. Blessings that were reserved for you are being carried out of the storehouses of heaven and placed before you. And Archangel Michael declares, "No thief can steal it, no hand can touch it, no shadow can hide it, for it is sealed with God's glory and delivered under my watch." Beloved, think of how you survived storms that should have broken you. Think of how you endured nights when you thought morning would never come. And yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still hoping. That was not by accident, it was preparation. Every trial refined you. Every delay built endurance. Every disappointment was clearing space for what heaven is now sending. And now, the season of waiting has turned into the season of receiving. As heaven calls your name, it is not just a call to blessing, but a call to transformation. The way people looked at you yesterday will not be the way they see you tomorrow. Those who underestimated you will witness your rising. Those who turned their backs will see the doors swing open for you. And you, child of heaven, will walk not in shame but in glory, not in lack but in abundance, not in silence but in song. For when heaven calls your name, your entire life begins to sing a new melody. Archangel Michael says, "Lift up your head, for what is coming carries no sorrow with it. It is joy overflowing, peace unshakable, provision unending. You will laugh again. You will dance again. You will breathe freely again, because the weight you carried is being lifted by angels even as you read this message. The heavens are not sending you just any blessing, they are sending you your blessing, the one with your name written upon it, the one crafted for your story, your destiny, your journey. And beloved, you will not miss it. For Michael himself stands at the threshold, guarding it, ensuring it reaches you at the appointed time. And that appointed time is now. Let your heart rest in this truth: God has not overlooked you, heaven has not forgotten you, and the angels have not stopped working on your behalf. Your name is echoing in the courts of heaven, and that echo is now reaching earth as favor, as breakthrough, as miracles. This is the moment heaven has waited for, the moment where your faith meets God's timing. So do not shrink back, do not doubt, do not let fear silence your joy. Archangel Michael whispers, "You are chosen. You are beloved. You are crowned." And heaven's announcement over you will never be silenced. Sparkles, if your heart believes this, type Amen below and claim it with faith. Watch for the blessing assigned
To you is closer than you think.